guys, I'm Jacob, and today we're going to be talking about a few rigs that you can use for post-spawn bass fishing. One of the main rigs I like to use is just a Texas rig flip and crawl. We like to throw it in weeds just like this up here, and what I'm throwing it on is I'm using a 7.3 medium heavy rod. Good, see, it's good enough, but it's nice and sensitive at the same time. I'm using 50-pound braid so I can really rip them out of the weeds, and I'm also using a 7-1-1 reel just because, I mean, reels are whatever you want, but I like a 7-1-1 just because it's good for that. So, how you rig this is you take your line and then you put a bullet weight on there, a big bullet weight. I usually use a larger size bullet weight just because I like to get in the grass heavier. And then what you do is you just take your extra wide gap hook and you rig your craw on there like you normally would. I like to use a June bug color, or like now I'm using a green pumpkin with purple flake. And what I do is when I'm fishing this, I like to keep my reel nice and loose, and I like to just kind of toss it up in there like that. And all I do is I just let it sink all the way down, and once it's all the way down to the bottom, I just hop it a few times, and if I'm in open water, like I am now, because I'm just fishing the edge of these weeds, just open water, just kind of lift it up and down, and pull it back to the boat. But I like to go really slow when I'm doing this, and it's a really good post-spawn tactic. Another tactic that I like to do when I'm doing this is if I'm pitching it way up in heavy lily pads and whatnot, I throw it all the way up in there, I let it sink all the way down, I let it sit, hop it a few times, then I reel it back in so I don't have to worry about getting caught on lily pads. But that's also the reason I'm using the 50-pound braid, so you can really winch them out of lily pads if need be. So one other bait I like to throw during post-spawn that's really good on grassy flats like we are here is using a Colorado blade or a willow leaf blade spinner bait. I'm using just a white and black one with a gold head here. And one thing I'm going to try to do to make the profile of the bait a little bit bigger and better is I take a little tiny swim bait and I'm going to rig it up. And I'm just going to rig it like you normally would on a swim bait, where you just go through the head of the bait and go through and come out the back. And I like to use Kitex because they're nicer swim baits. What you do, and then when you do that, you get a nice, it makes the profile of the bait a little bit bigger and a little bit better overall, and it gives it a little tiny kicking action so that if the fish want to bite just at the tail, they'll usually take the entire bait better. When I'm fishing these spinner baits like this, I like to throw it on grassy flats like we are right now. We're in about 5-6 foot of water right on the edge of some lily pads, and what I do is I like to take it and I like to just cast the bait out straight ahead of me, usually along the edge of the weeds. And what I do, because it's a Colorado blade, is you fish it a bit slower than a willow leaf blade, and this helps slow the bait down if the fish are looking for a slower bite. I've got it right now. I've currently got a Texas rig and a spring lock hook where you twist the swim bait into it, and now I've got a bullet weight to get it down deep. And what I like to do is I like to throw it. I've got light line on right now just so if the bass are kind of finicky. And then I've also got a medium action 6.9 rod with a slow speed spinning reel. And I like to just cast it out. When I use this, I just cast it out. I'll use it in 5 to 10 foot and sometimes even 15 if I throw it deeper. All I do is I cast it out and I let it sit down, and then I start reeling it in, and that's what I've caught a lot of fish on today so far.